We find ourselves drifting through the vast, silent vacuum of the cosmos, confined to a singular, fragile blue sphere that represents the entirety of human existence. Within this infinitesimally small coordinate in the universe, every civilization has risen and fallen. Every conflict has been waged, and every narrative has been written. However, when we turn our gaze toward the celestial expanse, we are confronted by a staggering reality. The Milky Way alone contains over 200 billion stars. Given these immense statistical probabilities, it is logical to assume that Earth is not an isolated anomaly, but rather one of millions of habitable worlds, potentially hosting a multitude of extraterrestrial civilizations. Yet, despite our persistent attempts to detect signals across the electromagnetic spectrum, we have encountered only a profound and unsettling silence. For over half a century, the scientific community has deployed high-gain antennas in an exhaustive search for artificial transmissions, but these efforts have yielded no conclusive evidence of intelligent life. Our understanding of the cosmos underwent a fundamental shift with the advent of advanced space-based telescopic instrumentation, which has effectively transformed us into a society of dedicated exoplanet hunters. We are now cataloging worlds located at unprecedented distances, ranging from inhospitable gas giants to scorching terrestrial landscapes. The primary objective of this search is the identification of the Goldilocks Zone, a specific orbital region around a host star where conditions are theoretically suitable for the maintenance of liquid water, which remains a primary prerequisite for life as we understand it. While the concept of the habitable zone provides a framework, the harsh realities of stellar evolution often prove detrimental to planetary stability. Consider the case of Kepler 186f, an Earth-sized exoplanet situated 500 light-years away within the habitable zone of its host star. Although it shares physical dimensions with our own planet, the environment is dominated by a red dwarf star, which subjects its orbiting bodies to intense periodic radiation events capable of compromising atmospheric integrity. Any potential biological entities occupying such a world would likely be constrained to protected subterranean or deep ocean environments, far removed from the volatile stellar surface. Furthermore, we must examine the TRAPPIST-1 system, located a relatively proximal 40 light-years from our solar system. This system features 7 Earth-sized rocky planets, presenting a unique configuration that challenges our traditional understanding of planetary formation. Viewing the surface of one of these worlds would reveal a sky dominated by adjacent planetary bodies, offering a perspective entirely alien to our own. However, the reality of life in the TRAPPIST-1 system is likely hindered by tidal locking, a condition where the planet's rotational period matches its orbital period. This synchronization results in one hemisphere experiencing eternal day and scorching temperatures, while the opposing hemisphere is perpetually frozen in a state of eternal night. Consequently, the only viable region for biological development would be a narrow, high-wind corridor known as the Terminator Line, or the Twilight Zone. The practical constraints of interstellar travel remain the most significant barrier to human exploration, as the current technological limitations would necessitate nearly 800,000 years to traverse the distance to the TRAPPIST-1 system. This disparity between the astronomical scale of the universe and our current propulsion technology necessitates the consideration of advanced theoretical concepts, such as warp drives or long-term cryogenic preservation. These challenges bring us to the Fermi Paradox, which posits a fundamental contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial intelligence and the total lack of observational evidence. Various hypotheses suggest that advanced civilizations may intentionally avoid contact, treat us as subjects of observation, or perhaps have faced self-extinction due to catastrophic internal pressures or resource depletion before attaining interstellar capability. The ultimate question remains, Do we exist as the sole survivors of a cosmic filtering event? Or are we merely the next iteration of a civilization destined to vanish into the silence of the void? Thanks for watching.